Hello, beautiful people. LosingDrea here. I don't know why it kind of seems a little bluish or greenish. I'm actually coming to you guys from my tablet. It's the only way I could probably do a video, and took a while, but I finally found my tablet because I had lost it, and this stupid thing doesn't work for shit. So I mean, I have so many problems. I don't know if it's the fact that it's not running Marshmallow or the fact that maybe my carrier blocks me from being able to suddenly save my um, videos and pictures and stuff to my SD card rather than the phone. But when I go to do a video, I don't know when, where it cuts it off. Matter of minutes, maybe a few. I don't know. I'm over it. I'm tired of going in. I do whole videos and then I go back and look to get them to upload them to you guys because I know you guys have been probably waiting for a video from me. I know Fluffy Hates Fibro actually sent me a message, asked me if I was okay and where have I been and what am I up to, and now I want to keep looking over there because I trained myself to do that with my phone and the camera's up. Go figure, guys. Anyways, so yeah, what have I been up to? Well, back in the craft room. Sorry, there's a can of black olives behind me. I had to put them in the kitchen. I went to the dollar store yesterday and I brought them back for my mom for her salads. I'm back on keto. Today's like I want to say day 7, and I've already taken off about, I don't know the exact number. It was like 7 point something pounds, but I had put on 17 pounds in about a month because I went on the egg fast. I was doing really, really good. I went 11 whole days. No problems, no cheating, no nothing. Felt fantastic. Lost 11.4 pounds, I think it was, or 11.6 pounds. And day 12, I was going for it again, and I don't know what happened. Probably something that upset me right now. You know, I try not to dwell on past yesterday. I just try to live in the moment and for today and hope I make it through till tomorrow. But yeah, I basically ate everything that I hadn't eaten in about 174 days prior, and I gained 17 pounds. I was messing up for a whole month. I could not get back on track. I tried. I really tried. Every day I would wake up and it would start out good, and then something would upset me or someone, and the next thing you know, I would be back at it just eating garbage, and I was eating anything and everything that was carb. And I don't mean cruciferous carbs like your green leafy vegetables, which you should be eating if you're on keto. I'm talking all the breads, all the cakes, all the cookies. I was making pizza again. I was baking cookies again. I was making cupcakes, you name it. And I was buying stuff that I would normally have only maybe even bought for my husband, who doesn't even need to eat it either. But maybe this was just my way of trying to off myself with food once again. I mean, that's the only way I can put it. I really have been upset, really been depressed, and please excuse me if my mother starts talking. I tried to tell her before I was doing a video. Nobody around this house cares that I'm the only one who works and pays the bills around here, and I can't take the noise, and I need my sleep, and I don't get any of that. So there's been a lot of things going on in my life that are really, truly getting to me and really, truly upsetting me, and why I was out there for a month just eating. And then, I don't know, I just woke up one day and said, you know what, enough is enough. I'm not going to keep hurting myself when everybody else is hurting me. You know, it's stupid. They're hurting me, I'm hurting myself. It's like, why? So I'm trying to gather my thoughts, and I'm trying to contain my emotions and control them in a way that I've done for many, many years, because I refuse to take any kind of meds. I refuse to believe that I need meds. I believe that those things are unnatural, and everybody has a reason to be upset about something and go through their emotions, whether it's happiness or sadness. I mean, all of that stuff. I'm not somebody who takes those things to extremes, so I don't think that I'm someone who needs to be categorized with the need of, you know, something chemical to either replace or make me contain my happiness or whatever. So like I'm not like all out there manic is what I'm saying, and I'm not all out there, you know, depressed laying in my bed pissing myself saying, you know, I'm not going to get out of bed. But it was pretty damn close because yes, you know, when you're upset about life in itself and for the things that you're trying to do and not attaining and the things that your goals you're trying to meet, and you've always got something or other in the way. And you know, I'm the type of person, I'm very neat and organized, and you know, I try to put things in their place and have things where I can find them so that I can always find them and I always know where they are, you know. And for me, I've always said for that reason that I am OCD a little bit, you know, because if something's out of place or a little, you know, I can't work like that. I gotta have a clean kitchen if I'm gonna cook. I have to have a clean workspace in a studio if I'm gonna do some kind of artwork. You know, all those kind of things. I have to be neat. I have to be organized, and that's why you see organizers and things in the background, because it holds all my crafts. And that's just the way I work, and that's the only way that I can work. Is even still, when I put things away, I forget where I've put them, and I have to go looking through all my drawers and all my things and say, oh my God, where did I put them? So I try to be a little bit more organized, and I'm really, really, really trying to make my life to where I can be happy and live with things the way they are. And yet there's always somebody in the way, because I do not live alone. I am not alone. I'm married, and I have a mother that lives with me, and I have animals, and everybody has their own ways of doing things, and they will do things, and it will upset the flow of the things that I'm trying to do. Okay. Now, my mom got on the keto bandwagon, so she was doing keto. She was screwing up with me. Just like with any other substance that I've ever shared with my mother in the past. When I don't have it, she don't have it, so she has to quit. She has to do it. But I don't try to help make her do that. Like if she wants to drink a little too much creamer in her coffee and there's carbs in there and it's adding to possibly the carb count for her day, then go for it, do it. I'm not saying nothing. I used to, and I'm not doing it anymore. I can't control other people and what they do and what they eat, and I'm not trying to. You know, I've asked her plenty of times when I've been out, do you want me to pick you up something to eat? And it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to eat it, because right now I'm back where I feel like I'm under control of my thoughts and my feelings and my foods and all that, and it's thanks to keto. If it wasn't for the keto, you know, like it's 2:36 in the afternoon right now on Wednesday afternoon, and I think it's Wednesday. I'm lost, but it's 2:36 in the afternoon, and I had pretty much just woken up within the last hour, well, all I can say is I'm not exactly hungry yet. I haven't even had coffee. In fact, what she was bothering me with before I started this video was that there was coffee that's made fresh, but the problem with that is I'm basically been intermittently fasting without even trying. But the fact that I go to bed very, very, very late in the AM, waking up around, I don't know, whatever time I'm waking up, because like I said, it's not straight sleep anyways. There's always somebody around here that's waking me up and not being considerate that I'm sleeping, that I might have just gone to sleep and I wasn't up all night sleeping, or that didn't even sound right, up all night sleeping, but you know, that I wasn't sleeping all night long, talking in my sleep and being a nuisance to why other people were having a hard time working and sleeping. So I stay up all night long, and then I go to sleep, and then somebody gets up and goes out for the day or for a few hours, and then comes home and then makes some more noise. So it's just constant, non-stop noise making going on in this house. Every time they're in the refrigerator, which is like constantly, every time they go to get ice, it's constantly. My mom has this thing she does where she's stirring either her coffee or her hot tea, and she bangs the spoon inside the cup and leaves the spoon inside the cup, so when she's in her room I can even hear her with the damn spoon jingling around in the cup. So I don't know what it is, little noises and things, popping of mouth noises. There's a word for it. I forget the name of it, but those kind of things get to me sometimes. And, you know, there's a lot of times where I can just say, okay, I'm going to be calm. It's no big deal. And that's how it is most of the time. But generally speaking, especially when I've had very little sleep, I can't deal with that. I seriously just cannot deal with those noises. They really, really get to me. So, anyways, I'm seeing a little bit of a difference in me because, well, my hair is extremely long. I don't want to raise my arms up above the camera due to the fact that I don't like my fat arms, for those of you who know. But I am wearing something. I'm wearing a little house dress. But yeah, I had to come on here and let you guys know, and for those that were really concerned for me, that yes, I'm doing okay. I'm back into keto. I'll be trying to do more videos if this works for me and does not cut me off in a few minutes. It's going on now, 10 minutes and some seconds, and then so hopefully that's a good sign. And I've been getting back into some crafting and doing a little bit of stuff with that. I don't know if any of you guys who watch my channel are interested in scrapbooking, card making, dimensional, whatever die cutting kind of crafts and whatnot. But if you are, I don't know that I want to put that on this channel or if I want to reopen my craft channel, because I have like 1,000 people who subscribe to me on my craft channel. And I'm doing some of the things that I had stopped doing a while ago for lack of time. And I basically closed down that channel because I was just focusing on my weight loss and this. But, having a hobby is good because it keeps your mind off of trying to be in the kitchen. And the hobby that I did have was baking and making cakes and cookies and cooking. And that's not a good hobby to have when you're trying to lose weight. Like, seriously, no. So I'm trying to get into more healthier habit-like hobbies and whatnot and things that I can do. And so I'm back with the polymer clay. I'm back with doing polymer clay tiles on boxes and things of that nature. I don't know if I'll ever get back into the nail art or not. When I'm playing with clay and doing all the stuff that I have been doing in the art studio portion of my office here, I can't say that my nails look like something that I would want to do a tutorial on as far as nail art. But in any case, if I ever do something, that might end up on the channel as well. So what I would like from any of you guys who might still be hanging on, watching my channel, if you're interested in seeing that kind of stuff, do you think I should keep that on this channel? Or do you think I should move it back over to my art channel, Creative Babe, and just start uploading videos of that nature to that channel, and then continue on with the videos that I'm doing on this channel, more so as my vlog channel, for weight loss and, all the things that I try or do or whatever. This time around, I got to tell you, I know for a fact I cannot allow myself a cheat day or a treat day or whatever it was that I had been calling it in the past, due to the fact that as a addict, and a food addict for sure, which food is just a symptom of addiction, but as an addict, I cannot just have one. I've had people say, don't deprive yourself, have yourself a cheat day, have yourself a little treat here and there if you want it, just eat it in moderation. Look, there's no moderation with an addict. There is no just eating one of anything. There's no just going out to the store and buying just one of something, especially if there's a sale on it. And I'm not just necessarily talking about food. In fact, I'm talking about art and craft supplies, because that's why I have a few things going on around me in the background, because I found a place that's like a liquidation center now for crafts, and it's just like everything's 50% off. So like that little coupon that you get at Michael's that every now and again is either 40 or 50% if you're lucky off one item that is not already on sale. This is a place that everything, no matter what, is 50% off. And I mean everything. And or they have bins that say 60% off, or stuff that's on clearance, which is 20% of the actual cost that you pay for it, like $1 for something that was $5, So I've made a few visits, and I've been basically doing what I call shopping therapy and purchasing some stuff, and that's why I'm getting back into my crafting, So now I've got all my markers, and I've got my glues and my pens, and I've been ordering stuff from online, from AliExpress, and things have been coming, and I don't know if you can see back. Did I put it away already? Yeah, I already put it away. Okay, so like it's not over there. It's on that side. Yes. So on that table back there where I'm pointing, okay, there are all kinds of right there, embossing folders for doing embossing of cards. And then right in that basket, are three magnetic sheets that hold metal die cuts or thinlits for like Sizzix and whatnot to do die cutting of paper and whatnot. So I joined a group in Facebook that does trading of die cuts, and you don't necessarily trade the actual metal die itself. You have to make a folder or whatever and upload it, like, of pictures of the dies you have. And if anybody is interested in the dies, then you cut one or I don't know how many out and put them in an envelope and send them. And you can do anywhere from 5 to 10 different dies. 10 if somebody's gonna swap with you. 5 only if somebody requests from you. Something to that effect. So, and if you share, you can ask to, have people share with you. And I think that's a great idea because I'm new at scrapbooking. Because even though most everything that I have here in my craft studio that I've ever crafted with is scrapbooking, rubber stamping, embossing related, I never really was a card maker. I've always just basically played with polymer clay, and I made miniatures out of the clay and or sometimes paper items, but for the most part it was always just paper and clay and or paint. But I gravitated towards polymer clay. For me, a very forgiving media that, there's no mistakes, and if there are, you can cover them up and do them over and not have to worry about a big mess or a big, cleanup. And so if you look over here on this table, I still have my clay machine. I have a few things laid out because I just came back yesterday from last night from the craft store, and I had bought some more paints, that metallic paints and glow in the dark paint, something I've been thinking of doing, and I have a set of rubber stamps and some I forget the name. Oh, glossy accents, things for making dimensional stuff. But those two purple things that are over there, right there, those have tiles in them that I made. They're polymer clay tiles. And I have a bunch of wood things back in the craft closet. I literally only have some clothes on this side of the closet that you can't see. Just a few things hanging, some purses and stuff. But that whole closet has the Sterilites, or whatever you want to call those type of organization drawers, filled with everything you can think of. So like if there's, I guarantee you guys, just for fun, if you were to ask me if I had this and that, I guarantee you I'd be able to produce it and show it to you. I own either Hobby Lobby, Michael's, or AC Moore. I mean, those 3 stores, and Walmart, like every time I go, I'm always looking in the craft department. I have beads and paper beads that I've made. I have polymer clay beads that I've made. I've got regular glass Chesney, however you say them, beads. I've got several boards for stringing beads together for making either bracelets or necklaces or rings and what have you. Over here, I actually have a Sterilite. I don't know if you guys can see over here. I'm going to show you. No, you can't see. But in that corner, on the other side of this thing, I mean, this whole thing right here, it goes all the way up, and there are 12 drawers in it total. 4 huge ones, and then some other various sized ones, but filled with all kinds of craft stuff that I have, as well as like vitamins and things of that nature. I'm trying to straighten you out. What I actually have you guys in is I kind of Jimmy rigged it, or Mickey Moused it, whatever you want to call, from the case that holds my tablet onto one of these that I have selfie sticks, and so there's like the second selfie stick that I have, but it doesn't open up wide enough for anything but the phone. I did have or I do somewhere have a holder for my cam, but then I'd have to put it on a tripod, and unless I could unscrew this, I don't know. Anyways, this is working fine, and I have it standing up in a can of Sharpies, which are markers for those who are not familiar what a Sharpie is. So in any case, and now I'm trying to put this away and it won't go. I'm all over the place. I'm sorry, guys. It's been a while since I've done a video that didn't get cut off, or that I wasn't in my car. I do a lot of car vlogs, for those of you who don't know. I do want to thank those that have come out of nowhere and subscribed to my channel, even though I have not done a recent video. Shame on me. It's going over 20 minutes. I'm going to take what I can before it's too late. I'm not going to overextend it because it's going to take me forever to upload it. But I miss all of you guys, and your comments and your well wishes and all of that great stuff has definitely been appreciated. You can find me on Facebook at facebook.com/tinycrafts, TINYCRAFTS. Actually, all the links to my social media sites are here from within my main page on my channel on YouTube. And subscribe if you haven't already done so. Click the little bell or gear looking thing to be notified of all new videos as I upload them, which hopefully I'll be doing a lot more of. And yeah, with that said, be happy, be healthy, be beautiful, but just be you. Be the boss of your loss if you're on a weight loss journey. And I will definitely be seeing you guys in my next video real soon. Bye, guys. Mwah. Be blessed.